Check it out. Look, it's week 11, and the New York Giants play the Green Bay Packers at MetLife. Okay, some people got what they wanted. Jameis Winston is the starting quarterback. Yeah, shout out to Jameis, man. All right, Jameis is starting quarterback. Mike Kefka's the head coach. Shane Bowen is still the defensive coordinator. All right, guys. We're going to see a couple wrinkles, I believe, when it comes to Jameis. Jameis is going to throw some deep passes. I hope Hyatt gets in. The Giants just signed Isaiah Hodgins off the Steelers practice squad. Shout out. We got a little bit of help. He's not the best. He doesn't get a lot of separation, but he can catch. You know what I'm saying? And he's supposed to be a 50-50 catcher, So we're going to see. He got a little height on him. Old face, so he kind of knows how to play this game that the New York Giants play, But my thing is, what I really want to see, I want to see Abdul Carter get his first official full sack. I need to see Burns. I need to see you continue to be the league leader in sacks. Kayvon, stop the run. Dexter, be present. Bobby Okereke, I don't think us as Giants fans, content creators, and all that, I don't think we talk enough about Bobby Okereke. Sometimes just being invisible, man, as our middle linebacker. I think that plays a big part in all this stuff in the defense. Shane Bowen sucks. But Bobby Okereke just turns invisible. Man, he had that one good year with Wink, and I was like, oh, we found one. And he just disappears, man. There's just an uncertainty when it comes to this defense that, Shane Bowen just does not have control of this defense. And I mean, they're just not disciplined. Tay Banks, he just doesn't fit the scheme. He gives up too much, and that's a character flaw, man. That's just a character flaw in him. I don't know if you can coach that, because you can have the dog at times when you're winning, but when the tough get going and you just quit, or they're calling you for penalties and you just give up, like you really just checked out of the game. I mean, that's crazy, bro. You in the NFL. Yeah, but the Packers have Josh Jacobs, and we're gonna have to stop this guy, and that's a tall task for a team that struggles against the run. Straight up tall task. On the other side, on the Packers, they had Xavier McKinney. So Jameis, Xavier, deep passing. There might be some picks. I hope not, but that's, if was a fifth, Jameis is known to throw them interceptions. He's known to throw the deep passes. Like I said, put Hyatt out there. I'm sorry. He's one of the main ones that have been advocating for Hyatt, So I'm still on the Hyatt train, I want to give up, but we just haven't seen, or I haven't seen enough for me to give up on him, especially with the whole coaching thing, So what do you guys think, man? Do the Giants stand a chance? Have you gave up? Are you already looking towards the draft? Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. This is This Mike on podcast? You know what I'm saying? Well, yo, I need to see Dex. I need to see Dex in a major way, man. Pause. But, yo, bro, we need that dance. He need his official sack. I mean, we just need this front line to be dominant. The front line has been neutralized through this whole season. They haven't been what they're supposed to be because the back end can't hold up, man. It don't quite matter if it's the quick game, intermediate passes, or deep. Our secondary just ain't holding up, man. And I really don't think it's a bad secondary. I think it's just bad coaching. You got to put these guys in a position to win. And, I'm really hoping the Giants pull out a victory, even though the season's over. Jackson Dart, we don't know when this kid's going to come out of his concussion protocol because everybody's different. I hope by next week Jackson Dart is back because we got to see him out there. Right now, he's the best player on offense in my eyes. Darius Slayton, I don't know where you're at, man. Thinking about next year, should they keep Darius Slayton? I believe yes. Yes, you already have him under contract. You probably need to let Waddell walk. If the negotiations are getting too deep in the weeds, to me, he probably only needs like a 1-year extension because he has to actually prove with a good coach that you deserve that extension. Because I don't believe we got enough out of Waddell. I just don't believe. Yes, you'd probably let Slayton go after the year he's having, but Waddell, I just don't think we're getting enough out of this guy. So I would just keep Darius Slayton, and then I would figure out the slot next year. Will it be Neighbors? Will it be Slayton? Who will play the slot? And I want somebody dangerous. But back to this game, Jordan Love, really good quarterback, man. I can't say nothing bad about him. The Packers are a good team. They're a good team. Vegas and them have us. We're not the favorites to win, of course. I think it's a 7-point favorite for the Packers while the Giants is at home. And it's all good. The Giants were a bad team. We're poorly coached. We're poorly managed. Everything from the depth chart, just the whole front office, man. Throw it all away. Throw it all away, man. At the end of the day, it's always going to be go Giants. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Are they going to win? Do you want them to win? And are you looking forward towards the draft? You know what I'm saying? This Sunday, Giants and Packers. Let's go Giants, man. Let's get a win. That's all I want. All right, man. It's Keefy Keef. Is This Michael Podcast? And I'm out.